forth a half a dozen times. And the system just, we could see that, you know, we were getting into an age of propulsion, and it's really a horse and buggy operation. So that sort of put the idea, we knew we had to do something to speed things up here. Self-service seemed to be coming into its own. So that sort of put the idea into our head, but we wondered how the customers would accept being served in their cars for so many years. See, we were there from 1940 until 1948 with car hops. And boy, they loved this car service, especially when it was rainy and so forth. But we decided to take the bull by the horns, and we closed it down. And when people found out what we were going to do, they thought we had gone insane. And we had a great business. We had the most popular drive-in in town, and people couldn't understand. They said, "My God, the McDonald brothers, I think that they're losing their minds." The end of the third month, it began to pick up a little, and we began to get sales clerks, construction workers, cab drivers, and they loved the speed of it. Boy, they could come in and bingo. So from then on, the thing just took off. Word began to spread through salesmen throughout the country, and we began to get a little publicity in the trade magazines. And the first thing we knew, people were converging on us to see what this was all about. We didn't call it fast food then. We didn't call it anything. Well, when we decided to franchise, we knew this older circular building that we had was obsolete, and we knew that we had to have a new building. So I drew in 4 columns. Well, they looked terrible. So then I drew in 1 arch running parallel with the building, and that didn't look too bad. So then I tried 2 arches the way they eventually came out, and that seemed to lift the building up, and that's the story of the Golden Arches. Speedy was, well, I didn't ever think it was really too sensational, but it was kind of a cute little figure, and we had a fellow who used to do some artwork. I was talking to him one day, and I said, "How about drawing a little figure, Sal?" His name was Sal Cruz, and put a chef's hat on him, and put a chef's apron and so forth. And so he drew up 2 or 3 little sketches, a little Speedy. So we picked out one, and I don't know, I just came up with I call him Speedy, just for no particular reason. Of course, to me, my favorite hamburger is still the little original hamburger. It was 10 to a pound. Maybe once in a while a slice of cheese, but that was it. There was none of this lettuce and special sauces and 3 deep high. I can't even get my mouth around some of those hamburgers. So my favorite one is still the hamburger, and I like it with a milkshake and an order of fries, and that's what I generally go for.
She on down now, I must be in Butter Town.
Stay tuned for a Burger Town moment.
Order, please.
4 bonus burgers, heavy on the secret sauce, 3 Jack Colas, 2 orders of onion rings. And a taco.
Jack in the Box drive-through restaurants. Good food for people who just can't wait to eat.